Hello, everybody. My name is Niyusha Mohammadi, and I am a project manager over at CIP Group. And today, on this presentation, I am going over the additional project contingency and budget appropriation transfer for the Pleasant Valley Park Restroom project. We are recommending that the City Council approves and authorize an additional project contingency in the amount of $2,911.56. The agreement A-8485 with novel constructors for a new not to exceed contract value of $242,161.56. On this slide, we are looking at before the restroom was installed on site. And here is a picture of after the XL restroom was installed on site. A little bit of background about this project. This project included removing the existing bathroom at Pleasant Valley Park, which was unusable and out of service, and replacing it with a prefabricated XL restroom. The XL restroom had been pre-purchased by the city. The city's contractor, Novo Constructors, is providing construction services to install it. The construction contract for this project was originally approved by the City Council with a project construction contingency of $21,750. Capital improvement program reference numbers here are project number is C2305, public restroom improvements, CIP 2025-2029. Due to a significant and unforeseen delay by SCE in providing permanent electrical service and a related SCE requirement to install additional electrical components, the demolition and replacement of the restroom at Pleasant Valley Park has incurred unforeseen and unplanned costs. This is not uncommon when dealing with existing old infrastructures in a public setting such as parks. The changes required due to these unforeseen circumstances were change order number one, providing temporary power during construction. The original controller was located inside the existing restroom that was demolished. The contractor needed to install metered service to supplement temporary power to the park's lighting and irrigation system during construction. Total amount of the change order number one came up to be $7,280.82. Change order number two, upsizing the electrical conduit. The power feeder from the transformer was direct burial and could not be reused, and it had to be replaced with a 3-inch conduit. Total amount of change order number two was $14,210. Change order number three, miscellaneous changes regarding site work, demolition, and reconstruction, which a total came up to be $7,170.74. To offset a portion of these costs, a contract credit of $4,000 was provided by the contractor for changes in landscape plan. Change from installing grass sod to installing grass seed. The total amount of change order number one and two and three exceeded the amount, and taking that $4,000 that was credited to us by the contractor brought us to the balance of that's needed now to the balance of $2,911 and 56 cents. And here you can see the addition and subtraction of the numbers from change order one, two, and three. And then also taking, like as I mentioned, taking into the consideration of that the $4,000 that was credited to us by the contractor. Staff recommends adding construction contingency in the amount of $2,000, 911 and 56 cents to this contract to cover the contract change orders necessary to complete the work. Financial impact, the total cost for the additional contingency needed for this project is 2,911 and 56, which brings the total not to exceed value of the contract from $239,000 and 250 to 200,000 42 161 56 cents with no hole constructors. The project public restrooms improvements, project number C 2305, has existing funds sufficient enough to cover this contract contingency increase. Thank you for your time. And this concludes our presentation in regards to the Pleasant Valley Park Restroom project.